Hey everyone, it's Suzi here, and today we're playing Godforge quests. For today's video, the summons continue. I couldn't help myself. I had to pull a little more often than waiting to do a big bunch at once, but let's see how long it takes me now to get another legendary. I'm actually gonna cut in to this video in like a hindsight type message here. When I started the video, I was just doing a summon video. It turned into a, oh my god, I made a huge mistake. Oh my god, I lost a legendary. Spoiler alert. Pull. But something really weird happened and it kind of came back. So I'm just gonna show you guys what I got, what I ended up picking, and what happened. But TLDR is, I think the server kind of kicked a reset with the Fafnir quest popping up. I lost a legendary pull, the ability to select it. It went away, but it came back. And I don't know how to tell you to make that happen again. It just happened. But yeah, let's roll it. Alright, so I posted a video a couple days ago from a ton of summons, and I'm a couple more days after that. And, well, I have 120 more. So I figured, you know what, let's just start doing it day by day or every couple days, whatever batches I get. And let's just keep summoning until I hit gold. Who's my next option gonna be? What's my debate gonna be between Grendel and another character? Or am I screwed? Am I just never getting another legendary again? It's possible, but let's hope not. So yeah, right now I'm recording on the 8th, which is a Thursday. And Simon had posted a video yesterday with the hero kits, and we had some hero cards to get more information for the heroes we didn't already know about. So I currently have Grendel locked in. He has a great AoE core ability and sounds like a fun character overall. And he's a brawler, so I think I'd be happy to go to the main game with Grendel as my choice if this is all that happens to come to me. I have already pulled Loki as well before, a couple times, but I've definitely hit a dry spell, so let's see if we can end the dry spell now. 110 pull, let's go. I'm feeling much more lucky, and you know why I'm feeling lucky? Because I actually just told my husband Odwin Gaming, that I'll be right downstairs. And I'm like, no, wait, let me quickly summon. Because I'm just assuming I'm gonna get nothing. But because I'm assuming I'm getting nothing, I'm probably actually, no, am I trying to reverse psychology? RNG gods? I think so. But yeah, in my head, I'm like, I'm just gonna do this quick. We know I'm not gonna get anything anyway. And then I'll be downstairs. And this is gonna be the time that I actually get something and have to take the time to look up and compare, isn't it? I mean, I hope, but I hope that's the problem I face. But now I'm just overthinking it, and I said the thought process out loud. So I don't know. I think I jinxed it. I think I jinxed it. I have the curse of the white tiger. Right, white tiger? I'm so sorry. If you guys don't know, white tiger has done all of his summons from day 1. We're on day 19 out of 20 so far of this moment, and he's gotten pulled every single day with premium. No legendary, and it's like over 1,200 summons, no legendary. Shows how much we need a pity. See, there we go. Alright, so Metzli. Oh my gosh, Metzli or Grendel? Let me pause and think about this. Alright, so here on the Fateless channel, if you guys want to see what the stuff has been so far shared, which is the best Lego is here, and who is the strongest is these two videos right here, the one with Izanagi and Dracula on the main part. Those are both the ones that reveal all the kits, plus there are some content creators that have websites or spreadsheets with all of the details known so far. And the heroes that I want to look up are actually ones that are in this video, but I'm just going to pull up a reference tool instead and use some community stuff. So ironically, I was going to go to Raven Pyros' site, but he doesn't have all the heroes updated. So I was going to look at another reference tool or something. There's a lot here. Alright, so White Screen of Death, I'm here on that Stormcrow spreadsheet, we're gonna scroll down until we get to Metzli and Grendel, so we could briefly read their skills. So Grendel is a brawler with a core that attacks all enemies based on HP and attack with a 75% chance to place Despair for 1 turn. His ultimate is an attack all enemies based on same thing. And an instant defeats heroes under 20% max HP, does not work on bosses, for the, obviously, execution part of the skill. Increases his hero's HP by 5% up to 6 times for each enemy defeated. Also increases HP when attacking a boss, gains 40 divinity when inflicting damage to an enemy. And his imprint is for every 20% HP this hero is missing, increases their attack speed and initiative by 5%. So I'm guessing that this could be something like for every 10% this is missing, or increases their speed by 10% instead of 5%, or instead of this hero, it could be a ally boost. So imprints are always lesser versions of the passive. So thinking about what his passive could be, it's pretty fun actually. And honestly, I feel like Grendel would just be an insanely fun, amazing first round, like campaign, I want to say campaign farmer, but progression hero overall. And then he's definitely going to have his place in other content or arena even. I think he's got potential to do some fun stuff. So I really like the sound of Grendel. But then what about Metzli, right? I just pulled another hero I want to compare. So she's an Invoker, Omeakon. It's definitely smarter to go with supports, I think, but it depends on their kits. I think I want to, she's not like the top must-pick supporters based on other community sentiment. So let's see why. A core removes 2 random disables and 2 random debuffs from all allies, and then places res up on each target. Yeah, I feel like removing 2 random is very exciting, unless you're doing battles where you know they're not going to have too many. Ultimate revives all defeated allies at 40% health, and turn meter also restores 20% of each ally's destroyed HP, increases their divinity by 20%, and gains 80 divinity when placing a buff on an ally. When this hero uses an ability, it has a 25% chance to spread 1 random buff to all allies, is the imprint. So passive would be similar, maybe 50% chance to spread 2 random buffs to all allies. Okay. The revive on the ultimate could be huge early on to have a reviver, but there's so many other better supports. At least the ones that I would say I prefer, like, obviously my girl Freya I really want, but I also really like Vivian. So this is a hard debate for me, actually. It was harder than I thought. I thought I would 100% stick to Grendel, because I just think Grendel's really fun. Guys, in the middle of the summon, so the summon choice went away because, like, the server thing reset, and that... So my decision to pick Metzli or Grendel, well, it decided for me. So you gotta be ready to decide fairly quickly in case you have very bad timing. Oops, well, I guess I'm keeping Grendel. Oh my gosh. It's fine. It's fine. It's all fine. I like Grendel anyway. Okay, so I opened up my computer, or came back to my computer a little bit later after all that. And, well, this was here. This was here. So I actually was able to make the decision after all, which is so weird because I don't know why this happened. I don't know why it came back. I left the same window open. Yeah, I left the same window open and it came back. I don't know what rhyme or reason, but it's here. And I did it. But then here, look. So then I got that pop-up, and I didn't want to lose whatever happened with the summon. So I just closed it, I think here is what I end up doing. This is a recording from last night, this little moment right here. But yeah, I literally like closed it, and I'm like, nope, never mind, I'm out. Because I didn't know what to do. Because I just was like, wait, so did it really bring back my 10 pull that disappeared? Or I don't know. But yeah, that's just the reality, as I just kind of... At first I wanted to share with you guys that I got another legendary. That was the intention. But I accidentally shared with you guys what could happen if you let your legendary hang out a little bit too far and don't make your decision fast enough. So try to be ready to make your decisions, like have your resources ready to go when you go to do your pulls if you do get a legendary, so you're not going to go spend 20 minutes making a decision. Like, I think the safest bet is don't let those quests reset, because if Fafnir pops up or something else, it could make that other pop-up go away. But if it does happen to you, just leave the window open like I did. Maybe it'll come back. I don't know. It's such a weird thing, and like as staff, I feel silly having to say that I don't even know what happened, but I don't know what happened, and I tried to ask to find out, but I haven't got a reply yet. So if I do get any confirmation on why it magically came back even after it disappeared earlier, a couple hours earlier in that day, I will leave a message. You know, I'll put a note in the pin comment, because yeah, that's really all I can say is I wish I could give you the answer, but I don't know. But now here we are back for today. I still have Metzli. She did stay there. And I did end up being able to get Future Sight as an imprint, which I'm very happy with. I think this one's really interesting and very versatile. And we know Morrigan is a eternal hero, so it might be harder to get this imprint than the others. When an enemy receives a buff, has a 50% chance to reduce its duration by 1 turn. If the enemy receives a debuff, has a 50% chance to increase the duration. So debuff extender and buff reducer is pretty interesting, and I think that could come in handy in more than just PvP. Probably even actually more PvE, depending on some of these bosses we get. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. But oh, I messed up my screen. I don't have the Godforge thing. It's fine. Anyway, yeah, here we are. This is my day today. I didn't finish my summons after that happened, so I'm at a weird count here of 80 to do, so I might get even more gold, but I'm gonna save that for another time. This one was a bit complicated, but yeah. That's all for now, guys. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.